Hi, in my previous video about Zero to RAG, I went through the entire steps of doing everything from absolutely zero to being able to build an agent that could search that RAG tool. This is a follow companion video where we actually switch out some of the vector store providers and embedding providers. We're going to stay with Azure OpenAI, but we're going to switch to SQLite instead of the in-memory database. So in order to do that, we have a new project here. And the only thing we really need is, since it's SQLite, we need a SQLite connection string and a new NuGet package. So in order to do this, we are gonna go up to connectionstrings.com, which where I use it, and I tend to take my system from here. So we're gonna put in a connection string. And just so it's a little easier for me and you that we all have, I'm gonna say path dot temp. Go into my temp folder. Oops, we still need a name for the database. There we go. So we put in a connection string, and that connection string needs to be in a new NuGet package. So if we go to NuGet, we have our in-memory installed. We could technically take that away now, but I'm just going to leave it so it's easier for you to see the difference. But we're going to go in here and say community toolkit.vector data, and the SQL Lite is in preview still. The others are have released, but this one is in preview. So remember to put in include pre-releases, and we're going to install that one. So now you might think we need to do a lot of tweaking, but actually the only place we need to go is where we define our vector store. And instead of an in-memory vector store, we're simply going to say a new SQL vector store. And the other one didn't really take any parameters because it was just in memory. Now we need a connection string, which is why I put in the SQLite connection string. And it still needs some options, but those options will be 100% the same. And that is actually it. Put in a connection string and switch to a different store, then everything else works exactly the same. We run it, it will actually fail. And let me show it. And it's fairly simple. It says just that the connection string is with version is not supported. So we just need to go up and take that away because it will put it in by itself. Once we do that, our embedding begins like before, and we end up with our answer. If we look into the SQLite, I have a small thing called SQLite browser here. And we can go to our temp folder and find it. It's down here. Come on. MyDB here. You will see that SQLite is a bit strange in that it doesn't make just one table. It creates a bunch of extra tables in order to do vectorization. This is just limitation of SQL. Every single one of the vector stores have a different ways of doing things. But beyond that, there's nothing more to it than a different NuGet package down here with a connection string. So that covers SQLite.